Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Lindsay, the Housewife Historian, and today we are going to be talking a little bit about the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Yes, the Real Housewives of New Jersey again, guys. I'm telling you, they can't stay out of Instagram, Twitter, For You page. A lot going on in New Jersey that we have to talk about, and one of those things is going to be the fact that John Fuda's child's mother has come out and released emails between her and the editor of The Sun, that the Sun, as in the newspaper, The Sun, that actually did the article on her while she was still incarcerated. And she comes out and emails them how they got her information. So we're going to go over that email. It was posted by All About the Truth. And then also there was something I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I think it was some photos that Margaret Joseph had posted with if they were with Sheree Whitfield, and it was just a little strange. And then also Melissa Gorga making some comments on Instagram. Um, we think she's watching Teresa's podcast and just responding maybe. So anyways, guys, before we get into all of this, make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications on. It's really important, makes a really big difference with my channel and the algorithm. It helps to get my video out to more and more people. I traditionally like to do lives so that I'm able to engage with my subscribers, but I like to also, I know that people are on the go, on the run, they don't have time always to listen to a live, so I try to give you guys short videos with just facts, not much commentary. Okay, so that's one of these videos. This is a pre-record. Go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe. Let's get into this. So All About the Truth came out with emails from Brittany, John Fuda's baby mama, and allegedly she writes emails the editor of The Sun and says, hey, just wondering, like, how did you get my information? And okay, from her email, it says, hey, out of curiosity, how did you find my name? And this is going to be to Diana Cooper, senior executive reporter. Okay. She responds, so sorry I was on a long flight today. Media has access to a portal we look up people, and you were found as a relative acquaintance of John, and then court docs confirmed it wasn't Louis, LOL. I completely believe this. Let me tell you something, guys. All you have to do is go to every state has an offender site for offenders, and because every offender gets a number when they are assigned and go into an institution. It's the government's way of tracking and paying for, because it's not free to be in prison. You basically will live by this number the entire time that you're there. You don't have a social security number anymore, you don't have a name anymore, you don't have a last name. Your name is your prison number, W89762. Okay, and that's 10 years later. That's what goes on your mail. You could literally write a letter to somebody in prison and not put their name at all and just put their prison number, and it will make it to them. Okay. Prison numbers are everything. So obviously, if you want to correspond with your loved one in prison, you're going to need their prison number. And so in order to make it easier and to eliminate people calling the prison yada yada yada, there's a website that you just go to. It's probably right next to the visitation forms that you have to print out and fill out. Yeah, right there. And it will say all the information that you need. You'll put the prisoner's name, last name, and they'll search. You'll be able to find them if they're in their system, if they're incarcerated, if they're on APA control, or if they happen to be in transitional control, which would be probably what she is in. She's finishing up her sentence. She's in transitional control, which is a halfway house where she is allotted a little bit more freedom to work, and then she probably has to turn over a percentage of her gross pay to the halfway house as well. But regardless, it would not been, actually she was probably very 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 easy to find. So it's bogus to allude to the fact that it would be hard to find her and that Louis would even need a private detective to do so. It's insulting to Louis's intelligence, because Louis is a smart guy. Okay, I don't think he needs a private detective to find your baby mama who's incarcerated by the state of New Jersey. Okay, those are the easiest people to find. But we have verification now from The Sun saying that it was not Louis who reached out to her. So that is more and more every day we keep hearing coming out about John Fuda, allegedly hearing that there was a name change involved. And it was more so on the line of because he was joining his baby mother, on their lifestyle, the time they were together, partying, maybe taking part in illegal, may or may not allegedly have taken part in illegal drugs, whatever, I can't even say that on there. Anyways, maybe some things that weren't squeaky clean, right? Not squeaky clean when you want to go on a reality show, okay? Not squeaky clean when you want to keep Rachel as your pretty little thing. Yeah. So he had to clean himself up, and he did that by changing his last name, allegedly. So I don't know how he thought he was going to get that off, but I don't know. I can't say why. Then, guys, we have photos of Margaret Josephs. It looks like with some of the other housewives, and I don't know if it was necessarily an event. I saw Tamara and Eddie and Margaret and Joe together. But what struck me as even more interesting was I saw pictures of Sheree Whitfield and Margaret Josephs together, right? That is a little bit weird. And then we also saw photos of Melissa Gorga and Lisa Barlow. And who else was it? Damn, I can't remember who else it was. It was Margaret. Because they didn't fit in. Their outfits were like all clashing. Like Margaret had on like this white dress that came up around her neck. I don't remember what Melissa was wearing, but Lisa, who is from New York, of course, taking advantage of her fashion creativity, coming back to her roots. And so she had on like very bell bottom black leather pants and a oversized black leather. It was not hard, but a little bit more harsher. And so they just did not vibe together. Their looks didn't go together very well. I'm not sure what they were promoting, to be honest with you. Anyways, guys, also, it looks like David Yontef was on Carlos King. He just dropped his podcast today. You guys are going to want to go check that out. They talk about Melissa. They talk about the season 3. They talk about what's going to happen in the Real Housewives of New Jersey, what we're going to be seeing maybe from production with the pause. And they give us their opinions and give us their commentary. And it was a good podcast this time around. So if you get a chance, I would suggest going and giving that a little bit of a listen. Check me out on Instagram, HW Historian with the number 2, and also on TikTok. Make sure that you guys hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and we'll chat soon. Bye, guys.